AI is the great equalizer. Those are your words. What do they mean?
Yeah, I think so. It has the potential to be the great equalizer for knowledge work. Why? These models have been trained, LLM models, GPT models, ChatGPT, BART, they have been trained on some of the brightest minds that we've ever had. All the books that have been written, all the code that has been written on GitHub, all of these things. So we have taken, the best works that we have ever created, and we fed it to the algorithm. Now, imagine you're someone in some remote village somewhere. Um, you prompt the AI and you have access to all the books in the world, all the business frameworks in the world, all the best code in the world, all of these things, you have access to them. And now you're already elevated. You're already maybe not equalized, but you're elevated to a higher level. And I must say this, and it's crucial for people to understand this, that if I'm a Stanford professor, Stanford something, if I'm top of the top academic, the marginal difference for me is so small that when I use ChatGPT, it's saving me time, automating tasks, but I already have, so much of the things I need. While someone else has access to, this person's brain, kind of. And in this way, people who are less privileged, they will make a giant leap ahead. Maybe they will not reach the level of someone like with this profile, Stanford professor, whatever. But it's a giant leap for them and a tiny step for top of the top people. And in this way, if all the people could make this giant step ahead, in the end we will be more or less equal in capabilities, because different people have different talents, different productivity levels. I can be productive for many, many, many hours straight, and I'm kind of gifted with this. It's genetic in some way, and I think it's unfair, but I can do it. And now someone using ChatGPT can reach similar levels of productivity. They cannot work for, I don't know, let's say 10 hours straight, but they can work for 1 hour straight, have a break of a 1 hour, 1 hour straight, 1 hour break, and then they achieve the same thing, right? And in this way, AI is beautiful. It will help people so much with yeah, elevating their
It
skills.
it could, but I also feel like I feel like your answer is not necessarily that nuanced in the sense that it still doesn't take into effect, socioeconomic factors. Some people might not have time to even play with the AI in the way that if they played, they could be elevated. This is still a very rooted
um,
it is still a little bit more nuanced. It has the potential. I liked that in your phrasing. AI has the potential to be the great equalizer.
I,
Might not necessarily be.
I'll directly oppose it. This is a far-fetched opposition, because it costs $20 per month. Yes, for some people that's a lot of money, but for most people it's bearable. You can share an account with like 20 other people and make it bearable. You can have access to this knowledge, and you definitely have the time to test it out. Maybe not one full day, but devote, I don't know, 15, 30 times 30 minutes per day, instead of reading a book or doing something else. Work with the AI. It will help you quite a lot. And if you don't have time for the AI, it's very hard for me to imagine this situation. I can imagine people who are like so disadvantaged. Yes, there are these people, but 99.9%, the majority of the people, they can afford to put some effort into it, put some time into it. And when it comes to money, I'm sure that governments will subsidize this quite a lot in the future. The ability to learn, use, and work with AI. So this will happen. Everybody will have access. sooner or later.